Hello, everyone. It is your glamologist, the Siobhan Nicole. You guys, I just had to come to you guys and tell you this word. Listen, honestly, I've the Lord has spoke this to me a really long time ago, but I just had a meeting, and the meeting just ignited and sparked this concept, this revelation that God has given me all over again. And now that the revelation is sparked again in my heart and my spirit, oh my goodness, there's no words. There is no words at all. But it was in a time when I was really broken and I was going through healing, and God was healing me and showing me who I was. And if you ever heard me talk before, I always say that the Lord has to break you down um to a prostrate position, a position where you're laid down, you have no other choice, so He can build you back up and actually tell you your purpose and who you are. And in that time where I was really broken down and God had to rebuild me, He began to tell me who I was and show me in His Word who I am. And it's taken a long time for me to be like, okay, God, I accept it. But how many of y'all know that, listen, when He says that you something and He says that you are something, you are that. So the analogy that the Lord began to show me, because usually He shows me in different type of analogies to break it down to make me feel like I could understand what it is that the Lord wants me to receive. And so He gave me this analogy about this. And this is a cell phone. I know it looks pretty large. It's like almost the same size as my head, but it's a tablet phone. But it's a cell phone. And the Lord began to show me about this phone and how it pertains to your gift. And what the Lord began to show me is when I began to read the word, He took me to Jeremiah, and I started reading Jeremiah from the beginning. And you know how God says in the word that He knew Jeremiah before he was even formed in his mother's womb. He had a purpose for Jeremiah. Jeremiah had a destiny that was already fulfilled. God knew who he was. He was a prophet before he was even a person, because God knew who he was, right? And that's what God began to show me in this cell phone. And the Lord began to show me a cell phone. And when you get a cell phone, and it's a new phone to you, you kind of know how to work a telephone already, or a cell phone already. So you kind of go through the downloading process, and you will know, okay, well, I know about where the phone to call and to text and everything like that on the phone. But how many people know that this phone has so much capability? And the manufacturer who made the phone, right, put all the capabilities into the phone and the program into this phone. So when you turn it on, it's able to be used, and it can be used to its full capacity unless you know how to work it. And so God began to show me that with our gifts. You already have the gift and the destiny already placed inside of you, like this phone. The manufacturer, which is God, placed it already on the inside of you, right? But the problem is, when we get the phone, we either go off of the instructions of the old phone, or we kind of tinker around and think we know how to work the phone. But we never use the phone to its full capability and to its full capacity, because we never read the instructions on how to use the phone. So you might have known how to get to the text messaging area, but there could be a shortcut and a better way to use the phone and use the text messaging area more than you would ever knew, because you didn't read the manual. So, God began to break this thing down to me and show me who I was and how He placed everything that I already am, my destiny, who I'm destined to be, who I'm purposed to be, who I'm called to be, already inside of me before I was even born, y'all. Before you were even born, God placed it inside of you. But it's up to you to read the manual, which is the Bible, okay? To know how to work your gift to its full capacity. Some of us are sitting and we want We want the dream and the destiny that God has for us, but yet we won't take time to spend with the Creator reading on how to work this gift. That thing hit me so hard in this meeting. I'm grateful to God that I am He was already called me to be. He's already mapped out the end before the beginning. So I'm grateful that He is walking me through this path that He's already taken me on. I just want to be able to read the manual and be able to function this gift, this person, this being who I am, to its full capacity. So that at the end of the day, I can reach the destination where He desired for me to go. And I can reach my full potential and actually be that woman that He's called me to be. Whether that's in my business, whether that's for me being a mom, whether that's the calling on my life, whatever it is that God placed inside of me. I have to read. I have to educate myself. I have to get in touch with what is inside of me so that I can then walk it out on the outside. So you guys, I know this thing is long. I ain't trying to be nobody preacher. I'm just trying to tell y'all what God gave me. You are able to do everything. You have been created to do every single thing that's in your heart that you desire to do. But in order for you to do it, remember, the manufacturer placed it on the inside of you. In order for you to reach the full capacity to use this thing to the best of its ability and use it effectively and properly, you gotta get in touch with what the manufacturer says about you. What the manufacturer says about your business, what the Creator says about your destiny. I pray you guys do not miss this thing. I hope someone be able to receive it. And I don't do it for the edification of me, but I do it because God always impressed upon me to do these things. So I pray that you guys receive the word that He gave me to give to you guys, and that you'll be able to use it and actually understand that you have what it takes to be the greatest you were designed to be. All right, everyone. 2 souls.